Good luck to you. We will now capture the Yu Biao's stronghold, Shangyang. Brave tigers, go and rend the enemy with your claws and fangs. Dominate them with your spirit and push on to victory.
I'll open up the path to Shangyang. Let's go. Follow me.
Ce and the others are surely capable of leading the main army. Huang Gai, we will advance our front line.
Understood, my lord. Leading the charge reminds me of when we first took up arms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take that. Sacred Bird, protect us.
The enemy is merely charging without strategy. Let us skewer them from behind.
This'll do.
Damn you, wild beasts of Jiangdong.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No longer.
This territory is ours.
Archers, get in formation. Rain arrows upon them and hunt down every last one of them.
The tide of battle is even again. Now it's time to overwhelm them with our might.
Now, archers, shoot! Shoot every last arrow you have!
Arrows! This is bad. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, what should we do?
Shangxiang, everyone! Damn it! I should not have ceded command of the main force. Let us go, Huang Gai. We will cut down all in our path.
Understood. Let us hurry and hope for their safety.
What ferocity. Truly like a tiger.
Do not confront them unnecessarily. Fall back before you get ripped apart!
So they've retreated. Huang Zu was the guardian of Fan Castle, wasn't he?
The arrows have stopped. Must have been Father's doing. That was rough, but we haven't been beaten yet. Time to regroup.
Wang Zu's archers are a concern. If they take the high ground, who knows what could happen.
But we must quickly go and support Ci's forces. They must have taken a beating from that attack.
Then, I shall go to their aid.
Very well. I will take care of Huang Zu. Huang Gai, take care of my family for me. Forward march! Is Huang Zu still yet to be found? Fog. This is...
Guardian of peace, beware. Before you is a twisted mirage. Destroy it, or it may destroy you. If there is something you wish to accomplish, then brace yourself and face it.
Just as I thought.
Go! Now it is our turn to hunt the tiger!
An ambush!
I know your weakness, Sun Jian. It's your affection for your family.
Take that!
Fog has descended. I can barely see 10 paces ahead. If archers await, then we... No! My lord! Oh no! What have I done? I should have been the one to go after Huang Zhu.
Do not falter! Press on! Look for the origin of the arrows. That is where the enemy stands.
Damn! What great! We may be pushed back.
You take command of the archers. I will give reinforcements to finish Sun Jian for good!
Huang Gai, you truly intend to save Sun Jian. He who has everything you wish for. Charisma, courage, the rank of governor.
Very good. Nothing can stop you now. Hurry and do what must be done.
Are you not so jealous? Drives you mad. Do you not wish that he would disappear?
Let's go.
What is happening? No. I must head to my lord's side, not be swayed by some hallucinations.
Don't push yourself. You okay? That hurts. Hey, take it easy. Let me help you.
Well now, looks like we made it through somehow. Oh, so you've come as well! I almost... It's a good thing you came. And you too, Huang Gai. I may not be able to fight any longer. I need you to take me and fall back.
Understood, my lord. Give me a hand. I must thank you. Without you, we may not have been able to protect Lord Sun Jian. However, his wounds appear to be deep. He won't be able to move freely for some time. That is why we've been ordered to retreat. But... well, I have orders from our lord. But the thing is, they seem nigh impossible. I know you can keep a secret, so let me fill you in.
Huang Gai, I want you to act as if I'm dead.
As if you are dead? My lord, what are you saying? Your wounds are deep, but you will survive. Everyone will be relieved to see you once you have recovered.
No, you must not tell anyone that I am alive.
What? Lord, have you lost your mind? What will faking your death achieve? Losing you could spell doom for the entire Sun family.
No, that won't happen. The Imperial Seal was shattered when Sun Jian was killed. Such a rumor would end Yuan Shao's quest to obtain it. Fewer lives will be lost than if we continue this war. Both the Imperial Seal and I will cease to exist. That will keep my family and all of you safe.
My lord. Yes, I'm sure the Sun clan will survive. But without you, my lord, we must seek the protection of another faction. Your children have become formidable in their own right, but they are still young. They would struggle to bear the burden of leading us alone.
That is why you are to help them. And it will not fall to you alone. Chengpu and Han Dong will be there. And even younger warriors, like Zhou Yu. There will be hardship to be sure, but at the end of it lies a chance for glory. Do not forget the bigger picture, Huang Gai. I know you can see it.
Yet again, Lord Sun Jian has done something I never could have. No one but us shall know that he lives. I'm trusting you to keep this a secret, even from his children. Please.
Lord Sun Jian.
I still cannot believe that he's dead. Damn it! How are we going to tell everyone in Changsha?
We should have protected him with our lives. This is my failure, an irreparable one at that.
No. What's happened has happened. There's no changing that. Rather than weep or mourn, we had better spend this time thinking about what to do next.
Lord Sunsa, our options are limited. The best path may be to make peace with Liu Biao and return to Changsha.
Yes. We gain nothing from staying here any longer. But can we be sure that Liu Biao would agree to talk?
His army must have taken a beating thanks to Lord Sun Jian. I am sure they would welcome peace.
Seems like a waste given how far we've come. But I see no other way. So assuming Liu Biao accepts, our problem will be Yuan Shao and Yuan Shu. What about them?
They will use everything at their disposal to claim the Imperial Seal for themselves. And we cannot evade them indefinitely.
But now that he is no longer with us, won't it be difficult for us to stay our course?
There's no way around it. We will need to grit our teeth for a while, but I know we can bear these hardships together.
Of course.
Good. Then Chengpu, bring a messenger in. And Han Dong, go to Xuan and the others. I want you to work with Huang Gai and get us ready to move out. I don't know what Yuan Shao might do if we dawdle for too long. And I want to bring Father home as soon as I can. Father! What am I supposed to do now?
I was unsure whether I should tell you this, but I intend to leave the Sun clan for a time. And I think you should do so as well. I haven't even said anything yet. Maybe you've come to the same conclusion as I have. Right now, our clan's very existence is at stake. As such, it is vital that it has support from outside if it is to survive. For now, we should keep our distance and keep an eye on the situation. If our leader were anyone other than Sun Tzu, I would agree. But him, he knows how to stand on his own 2 feet. Staying by their side is not the only way to serve them. At least, that is what I believe. We must take the necessary steps to ride out this storm. So for the sake of Sun Tzu and the entire Sun clan, please help us.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting a...
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Here you are.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Tzu worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Liu Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Tzu rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chia Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
I've handed the Imperial Seal over to Yuan Shu. Though Father gave his life to protect it, I have to admit I don't regret letting it go in the slightest. Now we've gotten back what's important. Our freedom, our pride, and our comrades. Losing all that made me realize that without power, you can't protect anything. That's why I want to establish a domain here in Jiangdong, as a place where we can grow strong enough to protect what we cherish. I know we still have a long road ahead of us, but will you stand by me all the same?
You don't even need to ask.
Indeed, our resolve is as hard as iron.
As vassals of the Sun clan, all of us are ready to follow you to the very end.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to have found such reliable allies.
By the way, brother, I haven't seen Shang around.
Our sister should be returning soon enough, along with another ally of ours.
Who might that be?
So, we're here.
Ah, good.
So, you're willing to fight alongside us, then?
The pleasure is all ours. After all, there are a lot of things we'll be needing your help with.
That should be everyone.
Yes, it's true that we're starting over from nothing. But with all of you, I know we can accomplish our goal. I will do my best in whatever way I can. But I'm also counting on each of you.
Time has come for the Sun to rise up again. With the winners.
Here you are.
Lord Huang Gai, Lord Cheng Pu, everyone...
Allow me to thank you again for supporting Lord Sunsa all this time. Today only happened thanks to you. I wanted to desert Yuan Shu so many times, but each time I remembered Lord Sunsa's face, and that gave me pause. My patience finally paid off. At last, Lord Cheng Pu's nagging and Han Dang's grumbling will subside. And now we are fellow officers of the Sun clan. So let us both do our best to bring Lord Sun Sa's success. And fulfill Lord Sun Jian's wishes.
We two serve as a thing.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time.
Here you are.
They say the Sun family comes from around here. Talk about an over...
Business has been good. Thanks to all the people coming. It is I, Sun Changsheng, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it!
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and
enemy
take
officer
control of the area.
has been defeated.
Don't let me down!
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Yet to reveal their hand. Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win! They're going after not only me, but Quan and Sheng too. I have to stop them, quickly!
The enemy officer has been
Focus your
defeated.
efforts on that one.
The enemy officer
Swan Cui.
has been defeated.
Glory to the man who struck
This
him down.
territory is ours.
An enemy ambush? Where did they come?
Damn, we've been spotted. Well, there's no point in hiding now. Form up! On me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There they are! They're charging forth from the fort!
The enemy officer
Stop them!
has been defeated.
Time to advance!
The enemy officer
The enemy is
has been
targeting us,
defeated.
it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
The tide of battle is even again. Now it's time to overwhelm them with our might. Time to act.
The enemy officer
Another one
has
falls
been defeated.
behind me.
The enemy officer has been
One down.
defeated.
Many more to go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We should be able to fend off their assault.
There's a forest ahead. They are hiding forces. It will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory now belongs to me.
Take back our strategic position! Forward! Begin advancing!
The mist is thickening. Carefully now. We must not lose our way.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty.
Take that!
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of terror.
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
Bring them down.
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must end here. Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. How you have sinned.
Soon cease to exist.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. Take that! I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
It appears he has fled. Are you all right?
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
Take that!
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Your strength is unmatched and worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We best be careful. Looks like the battle is in our favor. We can now face them without worry. Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is the enemy officer. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu. For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu! Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Take that!
All my might!
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot just let it end like this! Comrades, let us press on. Army forward and take the Sun leaders! Begin advancing!
officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
How graceful you were. I can't help but gaze at your feet.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall
The
crush
enemy
this
officer
rebellion
has
and
been
make our
defeated.
nation strong!
Take this!
That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
Sun Tzu. Where are you?
Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore. What the hell? I didn't expect this. Sorry. Chuan. Xiang. Jiu Yu. Yumi. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must.
have finished Ziluan. He has survived, though he is still unconscious. Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say. We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, I am duty-bound to put my patient's life above everything else. Please, you mustn't tell anyone the truth.
So, my brother really has...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Ce wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Changpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you, of all people, should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Ce expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangsheng too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? It's kind of you to say so. But no. I must do whatever I can in his stead. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Chu Galiang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. We should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou Yu. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They say Lord Huanggai. It seemed like Lord Sun Tzu really would live up to the nickname Little.
Sorry to come so suddenly. I know you must be busy, but I just wanted to see you and to thank you. So much so that I couldn't wait. I am so grateful for your aid that day. You saved my life, and while I've been away, you watched over my family and our realm all this time. I cannot thank you enough. Well, thanks to you, I was able to focus entirely on my recovery. Though, I haven't regained my full strength yet. Returning to Unrao would cause nothing but unnecessary trouble. I will remain in hiding for a little while longer. And Chuen, Zhou Yu, and the others are handling everything so well. I can leave matters in their hands with confidence. Just between you and I've had this feeling about the future since we were all still together. I think that Chuen will, in fact, be the one to leave a lasting mark on the world going forward. He is truly the fiercest tiger of Wu. He keeps his eyes wide open and thinks long and hard. He always chooses the right path forward. That is his gift. Yeah, and that is exactly what makes him powerful. Well, I fought with everything I have to get here. I do not believe that the path I left for the others will go to waste. But I cannot deny the burden I have left on the others by recklessly charging forward. I wonder what Chuen and the others would say if they saw me now. Of course they would. That, coming from you, solidifies it as the truth for me. It's time for me to stop dragging out my inevitable return home. I'll have to get my body back into top form to start. And then, I'll think of what I can do when I get there. For Wu, for my family. Which is why, once I figure out what I'm supposed to do, I want you there by my side. I may have to stay in the shadows for now, but I can still show off for you.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu.
Well... Go ahead. Well...
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little...
The Honorable Warrior is still with us.
The Young Sea's been busy these days, with even more military ships.
Sorry to bring you here so late. In the coming battle against Cao Cao, I will need you to play a central role.
Zuluan. No. I'm certain I have told you this before. I will not take the same path as you. So, they say Sun Quan is going to war with Cao Cao. Cao Cao has taken control of the Emperor and is now wielding the power of the throne to establish dominance over the Central Plains. I cannot turn a blind eye to his tyranny. If Sun Chen is going to fight him, then I want to help him do it. While all of you are engaging Cao Cao's main force in Jing, I will be assaulting Shu City to capture the Emperor. The Emperor is the foundation of Cao Cao's power. If we can take that advantage away from him, his influence will be greatly diminished. It's difficult to be sure, but I have the soldiers. There are entire factions of the Shan Yue and the Wuhuan ready and willing to heed my call. But even so, I must admit that such a force on its own is nothing more than an unwieldy horde, which is exactly what brings me to you. I need a commander that can turn my rabble into an elite fighting force. Do you know anyone capable enough? I knew you would. If they come with your recommendation, I think it's safe to assume their abilities will meet my expectations. I will gladly meet with anyone you think is up to the task.
So, your plan is to head to Shu City to rescue the Emperor while Quan and the others are fighting in Jing.
Well, I can't say I care for the phrase rescue the Emperor, but the Emperor has become a powerless figurehead. Whether or not tyranny will plague the land depends on those who guard him. We would likely be better off killing him, but I would rather see him with Sun Chen than under Cao Cao's control.
I suggest you show a bit more respect, Bai Luan. We will rescue the Emperor as loyal retainers of Han.
I won't apologize. You can back out if you wish. In fact, I'm amazed that you agreed to this to begin with, given our history. My actions brought about your deaths, or so I believed. Who could have guessed that we would end up on the same side of a battle?
You don't seem too pleased. But as it happens, there are many things we'd like to say to you. For one, I admit I've made a bad habit of taking things too far. I got so obsessed with building up and defending Wu that I became deaf to the voices of the Shan Yue and the people of Jiangdong. By joining forces with you, we may be able to get at least a little closer to making amends to those we've wronged.
Right. And this will also give us the chance we need to save Chuan. Convincing the world of my death is proving to be well worth the effort. I really did plan on never showing my face again. But I couldn't resist the opportunity to fight in such an important battle. But be warned, Guardian of Peace. If you dare try to lay even a finger on the Emperor, I will make you regret it.
Understood. Now, let's run through the strategy once more. Sun Quan will intercept Cao Cao in Jing. During this distraction, we will lead our troops in a surprise attack on Shu City to capture the Emperor. Of course, this is assuming that Cao Cao doesn't discover our plan. If their main force comes to the defense of Shu City, we won't stand a chance. Zuluan, you have full knowledge of our situation, but you will be the only one of us to fight alongside Sun Quan's forces in Jing. The fact that Sun Jian still lives, and that we are targeting Shu City, must be kept a total secret. You must make absolutely sure of it. And with you. It would be very unfortunate for all of us if Sun Chen suffered a swift defeat. With that settled, we will depart immediately. I'm counting on you, Zuluan. Together, we fly.
being able to fight alongside things.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
Here you are.
A few moments later.
Easy! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
On this day, we have protected our home and our pride. Victory is ours! Shout it to the heavens!
This victory may appear as a miracle to some, but it is not. We won by trusting each other and fighting with all our wisdom and courage. Stand with your heads held high and sing in praise of your comrades. Be proud of your victory and share your joy with the world.
You two have really outdone yourselves. Victory is ours. We have destroyed Cao Cao's forces. Such modesty. But there may be some truth to that. We were able to win the day by using all our different abilities to their full potential. It truly was a battle fought in the style of Wu.
But I wasn't sure how things would turn out for a while there. Zhou Yu and Huang Gai played their parts so perfectly. The constant complaints, the suspicious behavior, making sure everyone saw them argue. They really had us all fooled, right?
I'm sure it was very convincing, especially considering that I actually meant half of what I said. The same goes for you too, right, Zhou Yu?
Well, for a strategist, situations such as these call for the utmost discretion.
Huang Gai, do you really believe that I am not fit to be a leader? Do you still see me as someone who is too young and unreliable to follow? I know that I will never rise to the level of my father or my brother. And I'm always relying on all of you for help. But
You should not try to pursue the shadows of Lord Sun Jian or Lord Sun Sa. You need only to follow the path of your own choosing. If you ever lose your way, you have us to rely on for guidance. These are the true feelings of your loyal servant, Huang Gai, my lord.
Huang Gai.
But I do have one grievance to air, if I may. We need to do something about your awful habit of constantly putting yourself down. Nobody will follow a leader who doesn't believe in himself.
I think he could stand to learn a little from Sun Tzu in that regard. And I mean, only a little.
Look at you changing your tune, Zhou. You're the one who used to go on and on about Quen's unique strengths. But I too want my brother to make some changes. We need him standing strong as the head of the family. Don't be so lenient with him. We need to stay firm and push him in the right direction.
I bet Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Tzu are looking down on us now, with smiles on their faces.
What is it? Tell us everything you know.
Among the major lords, I believe there were only wolves seeking to take advantage of me. There was one clan with true valor. You tigers of Zhengdong.
Our only achievement is being able to meet you here like this.
The credit for overcoming Cao Cao and rescuing you goes to Sun Quan.
I could not be prouder of my son.
Nor I. Of my younger brother.
Word from Lord Sun Jian and Sun Tzu has arrived. The Emperor has been safely secured.
I would expect no less from my father and brother. My own burden has grown lighter.
The two of them say they will remain in Shu City and guard the Emperor.
Now, it'll be you that keeps everyone together, my lord.
Are you sure I'm the person for it?
How could you even ask that?
Brother, I think everyone here feels the same.
Each of us shall put our courage and skills to the test for Wu under Lord Sun Quan.
As a leader, I am young and not yet reliable. And this is something that I share with our kingdom at present. And because of this, I will need all of your help. Please, feel free to speak your mind to me, whether positive or negative. Let us work together to create a kingdom we can be proud of.
You've done splendidly, Zuluan. Cao Cao's forces have grown visibly weaker without the Emperor. It won't be long before Sun Quan builds the strength to overcome any rival. But don't ever forget that the moment Sun Quan strays from his path, Yes, as you should. I've come only to remind you of that. I have no further business here. I'm leaving. I am the guardian of peace that resides in the shadows. Reason would suggest that I am returning to the darkness. Farewell, Zuluan. Take care, and live well. Even without the wings to fly, there are still paths before me here on the ground that are worth taking. Paths that will lead the world to peace.
There you are. I've called you here to discuss your reward.
You were such a great help to us at Chibi. It's only right. We need to make sure everyone is properly compensated.
We couldn't quite decide on the perfect reward for you. So, we'd like to know which you would prefer. There are two options we'd like you to consider. The first is a position as a general. We'd like you to support our efforts as an officer of U. Of course, the position will also bring its own benefits to your living situation. But naturally, with any position comes greater responsibilities. You might find yourself unable to travel as freely as you do now. The second choice is to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. To be honest, I was hesitant to even call this a reward. But I did my best to think of a way for you to reach your potential. This path won't bring fame or glory, but nothing will hold you down either. And you will never want for a battle to test your strength.
So what will it be? Please, tell us which path you truly desire.
Very well. We will make all the appropriate arrangements.
I'm sure you'll come to play an even larger role than you do now. As our kingdom grows, so will its troubles. But as long as you're with us, we have nothing to fear. Nothing gives me more hope than having you by our side.
Agreed. Please help us to maintain peace in U. We hope to enjoy your protection for many years to come.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuanhua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
Go, Siluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace